Your jack. This is the jackfruit, the largest fruit in the world, and it's raw. Okay. I love jackfruit.
Okay, let's see here. Hmm. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Do. Hmm. Um. Okay. No, that's not it. Let's see. Looks like everything's smooth. There's no lag or data issues now. Um, here we go. There it is. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. All right, great. So everything's up and running good. Not a lot of technical difficulties. Hi, everybody. Welcome to But First Fun. This is Papa Bear here. So, yeah, just wanted to start getting used to doing some more live streams, and we do have custom avatars coming soon. So the custom avatars are really cool. Mine will be a polar bear face. There'll be one for Mama Bear and for Gaming Bear. And it's really cool because it's going to capture our expressions really well. It would remind you of something like a memoji, if you've ever seen Thank Noodles channel. But yeah, we'll have our own custom avatars heads that will talk and have our expressions to make things more engaging and interactive. So I'm really excited about that. I really think that's going to help this channel. This channel will maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks to a month, relatively new. So thank you for subscribing so far. We've hit 52 subscribers. I'm getting closer to 100 videos, but we really plan to ramp this up soon. More gaming, more variety of gaming, more interacting, growing the community. We have our own Roblox game for mini games coming out soon, within a couple of months, called Mini Game Mania. So we're really excited about that. So I wanted to hop in here and kind of play some Adopt Me live, see who else might be on or interested in joining in. I know sometimes people like to interact and play games and chat. I know there's a chat on here and people have their friends added, but it is fun. I enjoy watching other people play too. Um, I like watching Cookie Cutter. He does really good on here. Fishy Blocks. There's a lot of people, but those are two names that I've gotten used to. But I definitely love seeing anyone trying to put out content and be a creator, or if you're an established creator. um, we're pretty new to this, so probably post tips on that eventually too, kind of trial and errors and things we wish we would have known or done differently. But for now, I just want to enjoy doing some Adopt Me. I recently made this. I haven't uploaded the short yet, but I was really excited to finally make the neon silverback gorilla. Really love this. Really fun, really cool. I like the design. I feel like it's underrated. I actually have, let's see, here we go. I have, oh yeah, so here's my underrated but champs. So the Fire Mare, for some reason, doesn't get enough love. I absolutely love this pet. It, to me, it kind of reminds me of like a horse version of a blazing lion for some reason. Let me pull it up. Let's see. So, so I went ahead and colored it red. I think black is awesome though. I might go back to black, but yeah, I really like the fashion you can do, kind of a punk. You give it a emo look. I mean, technically you could probably make it preppy too. Really versatile. I love the flames. It kind of just reminds me of Sonic. I enjoy Sonic. It reminds me of uh, a flaming mohawk. So I don't know. No one seems to ever want to take this pet unless it's like half the value. So, so it's hard to even get like a dragon fruit fox or even a candy corn sometimes for that. Like some people will, some won't. I traded a few mega fire mares for some candy corns, but anyways, I feel like this is very underrated. So I don't know. Maybe in the future, I kind of guess it'll eventually go back up and get more popular later on. But if not, me, I still think it's wonderful. Um, I mean, I guess everything doesn't always have to be dragons and unicorns. Oh, and then so the waffle worm. I think it's kind of underrated. I've heard some people say they think the value's low right now because a lot of people already have it. I mean, I don't see a ton of them, but I mean, it's pretty cool. I was watching Cookie Cutter mention that it had the heart wings, so kind of like he was doing a comparison. It was a good video. He was comparing this and tried to make it look like the Cupid dragon and kind of giving the difference that this one's free, that one was a Robux pet, and so for people interested in a Cupid dragon, if you were to get this for free and color it right, you could kind of be close to that look, I guess. But really, I think it's cool on its own because I know it's waffle. They're trying to go with for the sugar fest, right? All the sugar stuff. But the, I mean, I look at it, I don't really see waffle, honestly. I see, when I look at it, like, I don't know, tribal almost. It looks like this could have been reworked to have been like a really cool dragon Aztec pet or something. Um, but anyways, I think it's underrated. I think it's pretty cool. I like the design. Um, it can be colored to look pretty cool. So yeah, I think it's underrated right now. I don't think the value personally is as high as I think it should be, but so there's that. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Frost Fury. I don't think the Frost Fury gets enough love on here. Let me know what y'all think. I really love this. So one thing I notice is there are megas I could have, but they're the megas I could have of certain pets. I don't want them personally. There's some pets I think look amazing mega. There's other ones I personally I know it's all everyone's opinion. My own opinion would be there's a lot of pets I don't like as mega. I know those have more value, but I like, for instance, this one. I like it just neon. I like it to just stay blue. I don't care for it to change colors. I think it's amazing like this. Also, when I had my neon Frost Fury, I loved that it just stayed glowing the same color and not changing. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a Mega Frost Fury, but I just like the look of the neon staying the same. Gaming Bear, he has a Mega Frost Fury. It's awesome, but everyone has different opinions. I like neons on a lot of things. I like the colors to stay the same. Oh, another example of that would be Tortuga de Isla. So I like. this one a lot. To me, it's probably my favorite neon on here. Just real chill, beautiful blue glow. The trees, it's just my type of pet. I love going to beaches and things like that. So, yeah, really cool pet. I like that it kind of tucks in to to move. So, yeah, there's a lot of pets I just love as the neon. Getting off topic though, let's see. Um, oh, yeah, and the silverback. So I finally made that. That was exciting. I'd seen it slowly going down in value. I don't know why. I have a feeling it's going to go up when it leaves, just like the giant panda has went up now. I think this one, I don't see it a lot. A lot of people don't like to let it go easy. So I have a feeling that this will eventually rise again once it leaves from the crystal egg. Um, maybe not as high as the panda, possibly, but I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't at least land comfortably if you're using ELV, maybe in the 40s or at least in the 40s. So I think right now it's around like 120 something on ELV. I do use multiple values, so not just ELV, but I like Adopt Me trading values, and um, someone had recommended happy values, I think, in one of their comments on the channel. So the other one, the AMVGG. So yeah, a lot of good value ones out there. Um, but yeah, anyways, so for this Sugar Fest, I really like the aesthetic of it. I think it's really cool. I love cotton candy, so I think that's cool that you get to see like I assume those are supposed to be cotton candy trees. The Chocolate River, really awesome. Um, so I think this is probably a real. So I know some people start to get burned out halfway through some of the festivals sometimes. So a way I like to have fun on here is I like to race people, kind of makes it fun, killing time. Just to come in here and see if there's anyone around and try to keep up with them, or you could join a friend, you could race somebody. I'm tempted to say if just kind of testing this live session, I just popped up instantly, no forewarning, no anything, just hopped on here live and started doing this. And plus, there's only 52 subscribers at the moment, and I'm thankful for all of those. But if anyone was to join in on here, if anyone would like to try to race on this course against me and beat me, I would be more than happy to give you a free pet from the Sugar Fest, either free crocodile, free gummy guana, uh, even free a gumball. I guess one of those three, your choice. Um, but yeah, you could race on here. I think it's a fun little thing. I like riding the donut. When I first tried to do this, I was kind of having some trouble, but you don't really have to move much if you're using your computer, just the little arrow keys, kind of barely tapping to the left and right. Doesn't take much to stay on here. Avoid the crocs. Those are pretty fun. I'm glad they don't knock you off. So, good event. I, for some reason, always hit those. Just like if you ever played Mario Kart, and specifically on the Nintendo 64, and you used to bump into the penguins, they would bounce you back like this too. So, a real nostalgic feeling for me. And I hit every single one. But yeah, this is a good way to get some. Well, this was the one of the better ways to get eggs starting out. Um, the crocodiles, they appear here if you want to buy them by this campfire when it goes nighttime. There's some cool petware over here. So yeah, the Cocoa River, really fun. Um, let's see. No, oops. I thought I grabbed. Wait, yeah, there's nothing over here. Okay, so moving on. Another part of the Sugar Fest, I'm sure by now most people already know this, but I wanted to just go give some tips on this. That's helped me. So now you can buy some of these dice if you'd like, but there's plenty of dice here to get, earn your free daily one. So for this, one thing I noticed is the jackpot. If you don't know the jackpot, filled with dice and bucks, really awesome. And one way to try to help make sure you get that is to save your, um, let's see. So you want to save your caramel dice. So when you go around here, you're landing, you're using your normal dice, and when you see within 6 rolls, if you can land on the jackpot here, within 6 rolls, so say I'm right there, right? So what I would want to do is use my caramel dice here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pick number 5 to land here and get all those. So, um, well, responding in the chat real quick. Let's see here. Do do do. Yep, great game. So, going back here. Yeah, so for this game, just kind of saving your caramel dice for what you want to land on, if you need more of these. Trying to help get more of these regular dice. For me, I like to, if possible, store them up, save them to make sure you're hitting the jackpot right here and getting all these dice and bucks. So it looks like I need to go around. So when I go around this time, I'll get the gumball caterpillar. Let's see here. I don't have any right now. We need to finish 4 more of these. So, um, give Omega Kong a Raspberry Pi. He deserves it for being an underrated champion. Really cool design. He looks ready for battle. So, okay. Go ahead and throw a Kamehameha. Shout out to Goku. All right, good job, Kong. Throw another Kamehameha. And one more. So, one more there. And, I guess just respawn. Easily knock one of those out back at the house. So it is fun to just play the game. I know it's easy to get caught up in all the trading and this become a trading simulator and everyone focused on value and just getting overpays. Excuse me. So overpays, awesome, love it, but I usually overpay for stuff I really like. For when I got the Bat Dragon as hitting that goal and that dream pad, I paid like 130 over. Um, Probably pretty crazy, but I don't mind overpaying. So, it is good. I'm sure people feel great when they get overpays. There's some. I'm not really interested in trading a lot of my favorite pets, but for the right overpay, like 10 to 20 over, I would. So I do have that in my profile, but really, I'm pretty happy with what I got now. I'm really just focused on trying to make a lot of neons and megas, to build up inventory and kind of get some of the other pets I want. Um, So yeah, playing the game, it's a really fun game besides just the trading aspect. I really do like grinding games. It's fun making neons and megas, and so I guess I didn't have to do all that. Just go ahead and teleport there. So, do do do. Okay. Um, back here. So, here's a good example of what I meant for hitting the lottery one right here on this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to make sure I land on that, this is what you want to save your caramel dice for. Go ahead and equip that, use that, and we will select 5. Go ahead and roll that. And boom. So, oh, so I was wrong on that. That, I thought I only needed one more gumball. I had actually only had, one, so that gave me 2, and that did not hit the jackpot, and the reason why is because it didn't have the balloon, design here. So, when there is the lottery, it'll look like a couple of like these colored balloons or the eggs. It'll be on here somewhere. It'll be yellow, and it'll be yellow, and let's see. Yeah, I think it has like either the gumballs or the balloons, eggs, something with the multicolor like blue, pink, yellow. It'll be designed on here on one of these you can land on. So yeah, save the caramel dice, use it for that. Um, and then go ahead and roll this again. Go ahead and roll again. Okay, so one more left. There you go, buddy. Okay, so once again, it's kind of a test video, getting used to live streaming. Um, because there will be a lot more live streaming and play with me and gameplay stuff later on. Tutorials when things first release. I really want to live stream all the admin abuse events. I really love those. They gave some fun stuff out today. 2 vehicles, the Sugarfest sticker pack, the admin abuse egg. So that's pretty cool, but so you definitely like to live stream more, and then there will be the custom avatar with the facial expressions to interact better. Let's see. Already claimed that. One more dice. So, yeah, had 4 views on this. Thanks for those views. Thanks for the 52 subscribers and the 9 people who joined the community. Um, I do want to mention for anyone who sees this live stream, if you haven't liked and subscribed and joined the community on Roblox, you don't have to worry about a link. I know a lot of people have been scammed from links, so you can just search "But First Fun" on there. If anyone who joins the community right now, up until we hit 100 subscribers, can get free endangered eggs. I know, um, definitely doesn't sound like a lot. I've actually had people mention that in the comments in not very nice ways, very inappropriate ways, actually, not fit for a family-friendly channel. But it's something, you know. I've actually been giving usually like 2 endangered eggs, so not a lot, but just, a thank you. So now I'd like to go check out another area. So that was the Cocoa River. We had the board game. Now we have Candy Cliffs. I thought this was really cool. Good design. Hello. So you come up this way. Curious what this will be, if back or if it's anything. Oop. Climb. Go. Ah, there we go. Yes, coming soon. So that'll be exciting. Then there's some platforms, I guess, things you can buy because, there's still 19 days left on this event. That's a lot. So this is cool stuff. I really like the map. I love adventuring. I love the different ambiences. They make it really sometimes really chill vibes. Um, I do like when I see the snow aesthetic. I think like storms and rain and just would be really cool. So there's stuff up here. Oh yeah, I remember these now. So current pet wares. We've got that. I showed the short going through this, so that's pretty fun. I only have 5, but I could go ahead and I guess get a couple others and do it again, but don't really need to, so I'm sure everyone knows this is where you get the gummy guana. So that's really fun. So the newest things, my favorite part is still the Cocoa River, really fun. I love racing down the river either by myself or against somebody. Um, I think this vehicle's pretty cool. So Inspector Sherbet bus. So I I don't know. I really liked the German Shepherd, so I think this is pretty cool. I think the detective, like the inspector thing that went on for a little bit, was pretty fun. So might come back and actually buy that. Um, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Up here you can see the animation. It was a really cool animation. That was really cute. Um, Love this. This is probably my favorite pet. I'm sure this and the unicorn is probably most people's favorite pets during this event. So really cute cat. Yeah, you just get these mochi hammers. You're not sure how, you can buy them right here. 25,000 eggs, and you just need to hit 5 of them. One, two, boom, 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 release and get the pet. So that was a pretty cool addition. Really love that pet. I feel like it'll end up being pretty valuable later on. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them, but it's usually the cute factor has been driving prices or values, I should say now. So that's pretty cool. Then one of the underrated champs over here. So the stream's gone well this whole time, no lag. So excellent. Um, Great speeds, so wonderful. So this is where you can get the waffle worm. When you come to this game, it pops up on the screen to go ahead and teleport here. People haven't been loving this, so maybe there won't be as maybe I'm guessing it will go up eventually since people don't care about it as much now, or maybe the people are wanting to put their eggs toward other things, or especially the mochi meow. So it might end up raising in value later. Some things that are tossed aside do, like the alley cat wasn't really a lot of people's favorite starting off, but it does pretty well. High demand, so um yeah. So then you've also got some petware and things over here, but this mini game, I do love mini games. It was really fun today in the admin abuse because they turned on cheats and so they had a fun time knocking each other off with the admin abuse. I always recommend the admin abuse events for free stuff. They gave away a bunch of free stuff, and if you missed that, I clipped it really quickly into like a 1 minute to 1.5 minute short where you can see what was given today. But this game is really fun, this mini game. And now it was the Cocoa River where you could get most of the, probably the best amount of eggs. But now doing this mini game, if you're good at playing mini games or successfully knocking people off, this is the best place to get the eggs. If you find yourself always getting knocked off and never winning this, the Cocoa River would probably be the best place for you to get your eggs. for this event. And like I said, Cocoa River, fun, entertaining race. You can race people on it. Think of it as a race. Invite a friend, or you can join me when I do live things like this during the event, and you could race me on there. Like I said, if you beat me in a race, I will give you a free Sugarfest pet. You can choose from the Crocodile, Gummy Guana, or the Gumball. So, um, chance for a free pet beating me in a race. It's easy to offer that right now. There's only 52 subscribers, so um, let's see here. So yeah, I've really loved the silverback gorilla. Expecting it to go up when it leaves the crystal egg. Maybe not as high as the panda, but I am expecting it to go up. I know even though the value's gone down, I find that strange because a lot of people still don't like to give them up easy. I know I wouldn't. They're still a hard pet to get, so excited to see what this is in the future. So this mini game, I wanted to jump in and play. I wanted to show it on my live stream because there's just a couple of things I do in the mini game. Maybe this can help you out to get more eggs on here. Like I said, if you don't like playing this mini game, or if you never get anyone knocked off, you could stick to the Cocoa River. But I like to start out kind of going slow and kind of see everyone else crash into each other. And then I feel pretty safe after that, going full force in a direction where most of them are, because I don't feel like I will fly off because there's going to be someone there. And then I try to turn to the closest person, full speed, so they can't run away in time and knock them off. And epic fail. So yeah, that did not work at all. It did the last time, but did not that time. Okay, straight into somebody again, because when you're close like this, you don't have to worry about them usually moving in time, or you just fly off without hitting them. But I just keep falling off this time. Really fun mini game though. Like I said, I love mini games. We will be releasing our own game on Roblox within a couple of months. It will be finished. It is Mini Game Mania. Tons of mini games for you and your friends or anyone else to play, or by yourself. There will be plenty of people to challenge in mini games, and there will be a shop and different things you can do. Um, these people are just professionals at this, because I am definitely not getting anybody. So I'm gonna slow that speed down. Oh wow. Yeah, these people are good. Getting us all pushed off over here. So here's a good example. If you're finding yourself getting zero knockoffs, it's happening a lot. The Cocoa River would probably get you the best amount of eggs. Yeah, not many at all if you're not getting knockoffs. I think I had like four on the last one, and it gave like 4,000 something eggs, so it was worth it then, but this is still my favorite spot. Love racing around on that. Um, so yeah, I think that pretty much covers a lot of the Sugar Fest for now. I know there's that one area on the cliffs over there, the Candy Cliffs, that will be coming soon. I know new things will be added. They've already added a bunch of cool stuff, so really fun just to explore. The waffles definitely make me hungry. Hard to resist a good waffle, but um, trying to think if there's anything else. I guess I'm saving, gonna do some videos on some current scams and things to be aware of. I guess some of the ones I'm seeing a lot lately are people trying to get you to be inside their video and do a recording, kind of talk to you and talk about giving you really expensive pets and going to links. It's probably best not to go to any links that you're seeing from someone because more than likely you're going to get scammed. It's going to be a link that takes you to something that looks like Roblox. You log in with your login and password, and they end up getting your login and password and scamming you. Another one is if you see people in the trading server that are saying trading Frost Dragon for Persian Cat because it's the pet my girlfriend wants, or because it's their dream pet. First of all, most of the time, if it's too good to be true, it is, and those pets would be easy for them to get if they have a Frost Dragon. So you might be wondering, well, how are they going to scam you like that? Well, what they do is they say, hey, trading Frost Dragon for Persian Cat, and then they're trading with someone who is either their alt account or a friend, an accomplice in it. And they're like, please hurry, trade me now, right? And they're accepting. It shows they've accepted on their side for the Frost Dragon. The other person has the Persian Cat, and they're just like, I don't know. I don't know. So they hope that you will go try to trade that person for their Persian Cat. And on your mind, if you get the Persian Cat, you get the Frost Dragon. So you're not really thinking you're trading for a Persian cat because you've got Frost Dragon on the mind, so they're hoping you will either trade, and it's has happened before to people. They're hoping you'll trade what you would have traded for the Frost Dragon and, really level up in value for a Persian cat, or they'll have the Persian cat in a stand. So I really like the Diamond Hamster, but I'm not sure if I have an offer for that right now, so I think I need to build up my inventory. But so yeah, just watch out if it seems too good to be true. If someone approaches you and they're like, "Hey, come to my house, do you have a friend who plays this? Trading Frost Dragon for a Persian cat. Do you want to be in my video? Giving away this Frost Dragon for joining my community, and they want you to go through a link." I originally tried to do the link and had a lot of comments that were not too happy about that. People thought I was trying to scam them, so I was not. That was my last live video. Am I a scammer? So I've stopped doing the links and just say, hey, just search me on Roblox's communities. Just type in "but first fun" and you will find our community there. I'm guessing that'll probably be the community we also tie in with our Roblox game that gets released in a couple of months, Minigame Mania, but I believe you can have, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you can correct me in the comments. I think you can only have like 200 friends on here. I do have that many requests or more. I'm not just adding random people though, but I decided for the first 200 people that join the community will be the people who are my friends on this and who fill up my list, and then that list will just be filled up. If you haven't, please like, subscribe, join the community on Roblox. Everyone who joins the community, I personally add as a friend, and I give them like an endangered egg and another little pet for 2 endangered eggs. It's not a lot, but some token of appreciation for joining. But yeah, so that was the Sugar Fest. Um, like I said, good way to keep it entertaining. The Cocoa River is a blast. I kind of love racing on the river, speeding down myself, or when someone else is by me, kind of. It seems like it turns into a race, when you're on the donut or whatever, and all of a sudden someone else is right beside you on their donut, and it kind of seems like, even if it's not intentional, that y'all are kind of racing like I'm gonna beat you. A lot of people like to be competitive, so I think it's a fun way to enjoy this, and make sure you're getting your dice rolls if you can. And the waffle mini game's fun, but lots of opportunities for free pets here. A lot of cool designs. a really good event. I think this is a really solid game. I really love playing this. We will start playing other games soon. Our custom avatars we'll probably be able to start using those within a couple of weeks. So it'll kind of be like Think Noodles, how you see a talking avatar head. But I guess that's all for now. So thanks for joining. Few people I saw join. Thanks for the comment, and for people who watch this later, thank you for those views ahead of time. And I'm excited to see where this channel goes because it's a very new channel. So everybody, thanks for tuning in, and have a good one. Take care. Bye.